Everything feels new, mind-boggling, overpowering. Simultaneously, it feels as though we've strolled into an old repeating dream. As it were, we have. We've seen it previously, on TV and in blockbusters. We knew generally what it would resemble, and some way or another this makes the experience not less peculiar, however more so. We can't return to typical. In what capacity will coronavirus change the world? Web recording consistently brings updates on advancements that, as of late as February, would have felt inconceivable, crafted by years, not minor days. We revive the news not due to a community sense that following the news is significant, but since so much may have occurred since the last invigorate. These advancements are coming so quick that it's difficult to recollect exactly how extreme they are. Cast your psyche back half a month and envision somebody revealing to you the accompanying, inside a month, schools will be shut. Practically all open social occasions will be dropped. A huge number of individuals around the globe will be jobless. Governments will put together probably the biggest monetary upgrade bundles ever. In specific spots, landowners won't gather lease, or banks gathering contract installments, and the destitute will be permitted to remain in inns for nothing out of pocket. Trials will be in progress in the immediate government arrangement of fundamental pay. Enormous wraps of the world will work together, with different degrees of intimidation and bumping, on a common task of keeping in any event 2 meters between one another at whatever point conceivable. Okay, have accepted what you are hearing? It's not simply the size and speed of what's going on that is confounding. The reality we have become used to hearing that majority rules systems are unequipped for making large moves like this rapidly, or by any means. In any case, here we are. Any look at history uncovers that emergencies and catastrophes have ceaselessly made way for change, regularly to improve things. The worldwide influenza pandemic of 1918 made national well-being administrations in numerous European nations. The twinned emergencies of the Great Depression and the subsequent Universal War set up for the cutting-edge government assistance state. Be that as it may, emergencies can likewise send social orders down darker ways. After the fear-based oppressor assaults of September 11, government reconnaissance of residents detonated, while George W. Bush propelled new wars that extended into inconclusive occupations. As I compose this, the U.S. military's present endeavor at diminishing its troop nearness in Afghanistan, 19 years after the intrusion, is being eased back by coronavirus-related difficulties. Another ongoing emergency, the 2008 money-related accident, was settled in a way that implied banks and budgetary foundations were re-established to pre-crash ordinariness, at extraordinary open expense, while government spending on open administrations over the world was cut. Coronavirus, the week clarified, pursue our email pamphlet. Understand more. Commercial. Since emergencies shape history, there are many scholars who have committed their lives to concentrating how they unfurl. This work, what we may call the field of emergency, examines diagrams how, at whatever point emergency visits a given network, the essential truth of that network is uncovered. Who has more and who has less? Where the force lies? What individuals treasure and what they dread? At such times, whatever is broken in the public eye gets uncovered for exactly how broken it is, regularly through frequenting little pictures or stories. As of late, the news has outfitted us with endless models. Carriers are flying huge quantities of unfilled or close void trips for the sole motivation behind ensuring their spaces on prime sky courses. There have been reports of French police fining vagrants for being outside during the lockdown. Detainees in New York State are getting paid not exactly $1 for every hour to bottle hand sanitizer that they themselves are not permitted to utilize, in light of the fact that it contains liquor, in a jail where they are not given free cleanser, however should get it in an on-location shop. However, catastrophes and crises don't simply illuminate the world for what it's worth. They likewise tear open the texture of typicality. Through the gap that opens up, we glimpse prospects of different universes. A few masterminds who study debacles center more around all that may turn out badly. Others are increasingly hopeful, encircling emergencies as far as what is lost as well as what may be picked up. Each calamity is extraordinary, obviously, and it's rarely only either misfortune and increase consistently exist together. Just looking back, will the forms of the new world we're entering gotten clear?